Okay, so once again, we're going to start on the angle here. Create pressure. They are very ready to turn on me. They have a Hanzo and a soldier. The Hanzo hits. Alright, we're just gonna back off here because I'm low HP. Everybody's getting a one-shot. This is why we hate Hanzo. There's not much you can do against your teammates getting one shot. And there goes my team. So we're just gonna back this off. We can kind of stay here right now because we have teammates to TP back to. But if it's Hanzo peeking me, I'm not gonna peek it. And Hanzo's peeking right now, so we're just gonna chill until... That's what happens when you peek Hanzo. You Moira dies. We're just gonna chill until we can take an angle against this Hanzo or there's enough pressure on him that he can't shoot at me. And right now... There we go, Hanzo's dead. We have a bit of space. Game is opened up. But we did lose that tank, so we can't really touch. So it's kind of just Hanzo patience here. Like normally, obviously, we'd be putting a lot more pressure on, but Hanzo really cuts down what I can do. He's over there right now. He's looking at me. He's coming for me. We're just going to leave. I could have maybe taken one kunai, but with how this game is going so far, we really need to just chill and get a little bit of stabilization going on. Teammates are just dying. Nothing you can do. You just accept that again. We will probably stabilize at some point. No reason to get tilted. We'll probably stabilize. Next fight, they have ults. They probably win next fight as well. It feels terrible. It feels like we're getting steamrolled. But after that fight, we might have potential to hold. I'm going to send in Kitsune on this fight anyway to give us a good chance of winning it. We just kind of need a position for it. Suzu that. There's no real position for the Kitsune right now. So... That's a bit unfortunate. Like, I'm looking for a position where people can kind of run down it, but the distance to the enemies was a bit too much, so I just couldn't really get it. There goes a visor, but probably shouldn't have done it. It's a 1v5 visor, pretty much. Nobody else was ready for it. So now they've used all their ults. It's time for us to strike back. This is where we begin the hold. And... if you want to look at the positive side of all of this, we're going to send this. If you want to look at the positive side of all of this... God, that Hanzo's insane. If you want to look at the positive side, the enemy team is now very cocky. Like, they just rolled us 4 fights in a row. 4 fights in a row. They're probably going to start doing really silly things. Because they're just like, we've won this game, boys. Let's just do whatever we want at this point. So... gotta watch out for this Hanzo. He's pretty crazy. And we need to kind of look for pressure that we can apply. There's a shield in the way. Okay, let's see if Widow can pop off here. Really hard to get angles for pressure here because it is Havana and we're kind of just running it down mid. The Hanzo is dead. That opens us up. We're free now. We're going to Suzu that and TP out. Bait him to the left a little bit. Full Suzu damage here until we need to heal. I'm really pushing it because, like, I want to do more damage in case she needs heals. Suzu. I think we missed it. It's okay. Moira's got it covered. She walked into a visor. Okay, we're going to try and back this up. She's going to take a lot of damage once she's finished with that. Move around the left here and see if I can apply more pressure, but not possible. We're gonna wall climb to try and get away here. I have TP soon, so we're just gonna get out. Kunai, 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 heal. Kunai, kunai, heal. Send this in. We're gonna send a Kitsune. We're just gonna work on my Arisa now while trying to kunai people. Two kunais, 1 heal. It's a lot to do, but the more you do it, the more focused you get on it. Keep my Arisa alive. Kunai, kunai heals. Just jump to the other side there so we don't have to deal with his punches. Kunai, kunai heal. into the room. We're going to use this room to keep ourselves covered while we're keeping LOS on our Orisa. Desperation situation. We're about to lose, so I have to try and take down the Hanzo. All right, that was a lot. We got a lot of work to do here. They have 20 limbs, we have 4, so not going to be an easy game. But we don't give up. We keep fighting. Any game is winnable. Okay, so we're going to need a lot of pressure this game to try and crack them open, pretty much. So we're going to go left here and see if we can find anything at all. We found the Hanzo. Wait to see if he logs me again. Peek back. No log. Never just want to walk into a log. See him over there. We got Ram pushing us. This is fantastic. Got him quite far out of position there. Okay, Moira's doing a lot of healing, so I'm quite free to try and do as much damage as I possibly can. Try and get this Moira. Ram gets very distracted by me. I can use this to my advantage. Anytime he walks away from his team to try and get me is honestly huge for us, so... Don't know where Hanzo is right now. Still on Hanzo. There he is. He's coming back. Bit slow on that Suzu. That's my bad. Gonna TP out though. This fight's lost. Yeah, we should just die. See if we take out Hanzo on the way. That'd be huge. Dragon comes out. If we survive the dragon, I'm gonna TP in and Kitsune here because it's gonna be even fights. Even fight. We send it. Nice. Moira with a double. And there's the rundown. Very nice. Ken, the most important thing in a game like this is to not let their pressure get to you and you start being too safe. Because then they will just roll you. That means they've won the game. If you start being too safe, they've won the game. We keep the pressure up always. Finding a position where I can throw kunais. They now have 2 one-shots, so I have to be extremely careful. They have the Junkrat close range one-shot, and they have the Hanzo long range one-shot, so... I have to be very careful, but I don't want to give up on the pressure that I'm applying. Junkrat's pushing. I need to listen a bit to see where he is. Nice, and Suzu. This is good stuff. Hanzo's up there. I'm gonna ping him so people know not to get one shot. God, that's a lot of damage. He's going for the big time. He's trying to burn him down here. Gonna TP away. I don't want to get one shot by Hanzo. Gonna Suzu her so she doesn't get one shot. Okay, I mean, we kind of just have to commit. Anyone who goes in there can get one shot. It's a bit unfortunate, but we don't have a tank right now to take care of the Hanzo. Yeah, she went in and got one shot, which was unfortunate timing because I was ready to help her a little bit earlier, but then she ended up doing it a bit late. I hear Moira. Oh, Hanzo on me. My bad, I did not know Hanzo was there.
You cannot escape. Time to try again. I've got a few tricks.
Decent push though. Again, we want to keep the pressure up. No matter how pressured we feel, we just got to keep going. Oh, God. That was nearly the end of me. I'm glad I haven't died once to this Hanzo in a bad way yet. I mean, last one wasn't perfect, but... Okay, he's trying to push me on the right. I'm just going to keep LOSing him on this wall so that he has to deal with it. Yeah, very dangerous game here against a team comp. A lot of one-shots. Are we getting the back cap right now? Oh, that's exactly what we needed. Shout out to Weapon X, the Sombra. Carrying me here. That's huge. Alright, that opens it up. Hopefully tilts them a bit as well. They're wasting window here, so that's good. Hanzo's looking at me. I'm just going to peek the side where Hanzo is not on. Try and get lucky with the Kunai Lottery. And we have Kitsune, so if they stay a bit too far forward here, it's a really good for us. Yeah, we're going to send it right here. Because this guy is out of position right now. This is good. They're playing cocky. You see how they're playing just a little bit cocky all the time because they did so well on first point? This works against them, man. I'm going to go forward here. Just going to watch out. Hanzo's still alive. I kind of want to take a very aggressive position here. We can wall climb this room. He's looking at me. This is great. We're just going to sit here for... I'm soned. I'm soned. I heard the sonar, so I'm going to back off. But I might go back to that position. No, he really wants me. He's not there anymore. We're going to go back. We're going to be so annoying for this Hanzo. I want to hit everybody. Oh my god. Nasty little dive there. Well played. This Hanzo's actually really good.
Time to get clever.
Okay. We go back in.
Carried all the wind.
At least the pressure was applied. We don't give it to him for free. See him on the left. I would love to ping him, but it's kind of hard. Yeah, this guy doesn't miss. His Hanzo is kind of nutty. I'm going to Suzu that just because she was in LOS and she was about to take a Hanzo headshot. She's taking incredible damage. And now we're just stuck in a healing loop. Always sucks, but... Good little tip here. If you are scared of pushing across something, this hasn't really happened yet. Because we haven't been against too much Hanzo today, but... If you see what I did there, I stayed on the corner up until the point where my Orisa got to the next corner. And that basically allows me to cross for free without taking damage. And it's a pretty common scenario later on when you go against more dangerous players. This Hanzo is pretty dangerous, so we use this corner and then we can just TP forward without ever being in LOS of the enemies as we cross, if we need to. Hanzo's not there right now, so I'm free peeking. There he is. He's looking at me. I'm not going to TP yet because they're about to ult. Okay, I'm going to send this. It's a bit... Yeah, okay, I regret that. Under a lot of pressure to get this through. We should commit heavily to this and see if we can get something out of it now. But basically, you know, I broke my own rule there. I was like, you know, commit a Kitsune if it's an even 5v5. It wasn't an even 5v5 because Ram was very low HP. My thought process was that maybe I can speed heal him up with the Kitsune, but it was a very risky play to make. Probably should have waited a little bit. See if Sigma got healed up. Still not over though. We can still fight for this. We got 5 on cart right now, so I'm gonna take a very aggressive position on that spawn door right now. I'm gonna keep this widow checked. Again, Widow not very good against Kiriko at close range, so being there, we can still heal the team, we can still TP back, and we can still pressure the Widow safely. Okay, I'm asking myself the question in my head here, do I want to go left side and pressure from the left, or do I want to go right side and pressure from the right? And honestly, I don't really know. I don't have... I couldn't say which one is the best answer.
You have a band-aid?
Who exactly do you think I am?
In this case...
Someone who carries band-aids?
I think I'm going to go left just because they can't see me, but like the point I'm trying to make here is there often isn't a perfect answer. And like you just got to pick something to apply pressure. And like maybe you have a reason as to why you think left is better than right or right is better than left. But I personally don't, so I'm just going to go to the left and apply pressure as much as I can. Did they drop Hanzo? No, okay. Watching my Ram there as much as possible. And we're going to tank that. Very nice.
Under my protection.
Cool positioning from the team here. I love it. I'm going to stay down here to create the angle and work on that Ana. Suzu, my Rami boy. Just going to make sure we don't get one shot here. That's the danger right now. Hanzo is still alive. Hanzo could still ruin our day, even though it's a very good push so far. Now, with that said, I do want to try and get a little bit deeper, so I'm going to try and avoid his arrows. He's looking at me. He's still looking at me. Okay, I'm gonna Suzu myself when I get anted. I'm gonna try and take down these supports. That's huge. Very nice. And again, we don't want to give up on the pressure here, so I'm going to keep going forward. It's a very stressful situation for Kiriko in overtime. Because, like, you're putting yourself in a situation where you can get picked. And if you do die, that's rough. But it's still the optimal play, and you just kind of have to accept it. We're very close to Kitsune as well, so I'm going to try and hit a few shots and then get back to the team and be safe. Shields up. Can't do much about it. Okay, we're going to go back to the team and be safe, because we got Kitsune here. Watching Dragon. Gotta get this thing off. If they drop behind us, we drop it behind us. See Hanzo up there, just trying to be safe here. Suzu, that's very nice. This is gonna be... Ah, okay, we are dead. There's absolutely no way we beat a nanoed Ramacha right now. Gonna look for that backline though. Do everything we can. We don't give up. That's okay. Good push, considering the time we had. Is this a new car since Overwatch 1?
Hello.
Yeah, it is. Oh, that's useful. I used that in that fight. That's very useful. Okay, my Soshan is taking the right side angle here, so... that puts me in an awkward spot, because I want to play here, but the thing is, if I TP back to my Ram in front of him, it's not going to be a good TP, because I'm going to be in front of the enemy team. So I'm going to play, like, here. It's going to allow me to, like, TP to the top. I don't love it, but, again, I'd rather take multiple angles here. Why are they all shooting at me? They must have a Sona here. So he's going to chill here for a bit. TP when it gets risky. Hanzo's getting close. I got to be very careful here. I do not know where Hanzo is, and I also missed the Suzu. Yeah, we definitely fall back here. I agree with Uncle Torb. They're running the sim play as well. There's Hanzo. He's got TP. I don't want to get logged. Okay, we're going to look for damage. I don't know why Moira was still in there. That's really rough for us. We're going to be taking this 4v5 now, and we honestly kind of have to. So we're going to chill. Hit the Suzu this time. TP out. Don't know how deep this dragon is. Just going to stay back for a bit. Okay. This turret's really annoying right now. Okay, that one's lost. Just gonna down caught here. It's all good. It'll be a lot of work to win this, and we gotta go against a nanoed Ram ultimate as well at some point to win this. So it's gonna be very, very difficult. 2 minutes to go, 3 fights to win, a lot of bolts to survive against. And I think Moira's about to get picked again. Okay, we gotta figure out where this Hanzo is. I think he's on the right side somewhere. Watching my Ram. I need to apply pressure somehow. We're gonna do it down main. Hanzo's on the left, so I can free farm mids. We lost 2. I gotta commit Kitsune. It's the last fight. Hopefully Ram has got enough here. But he's against the nanoed Ram. It's over, boys. We tried our best. Wait, Moira's doing things. Never give up, never surrender, dude. Always winnable.
I learned from that.
Okay, I'm actually going to go Lucio here. I know this is Kiriko one-trick rank up, but you're actually throwing if you go Kiriko here. So it's actually a good tip to go Lucio. We have to get Ryan back, so we do need the speed boost. There's some scenarios where, yeah, you can argue one-tricking, but, like, this is not a scenario where you can argue the one-trick if you literally cannot get back to the point in time. Nice try. We made it to 40. Considering the start of that game, that's pretty good, honestly. Thing is, Kiriko can usually get back to the point really well, but, like, my teammates were dead on point, so I wouldn't be able to TP back to them. So I had to go Lucio to get me and my Rhine back in time. Because if you don't have a TP target, like, you just don't have a chance. This Hanzo was the player of the game. Like, he completely carried this. Massive plays from this Hanzo. GG. Okay. You see the mistake I just made? Well, it ended up not being a mistake, but if I didn't go Lucio there to speed out, that would have been the mistake, but we did have a sim. They got another one-shot hero. And this is one of the reasons why people hate one-shot heroes. They really control the game. It just becomes a game of like LOSing the one-shot hero as much as possible. But if your teammates decide to get one-shot, there's nothing you can do. Because the entire last game against the Hanzo, I managed to dodge the one-shots. My teammates didn't. Okay, we're gonna Suzu the sim here. I don't want to be up here, but... Oh god. Actually, we're gonna pressure this Widow. If we get up in her face, it's not good for her. There we go. That's the good stuff right there. She TP'd out. Pharah, also a weakness for Kiriko. If you have nothing else to deal with the Pharah, obviously like hitting kunais on a projectile target is very, very difficult. Just gonna throw these at the D.Va, try and distract her. I thought the Mercy was gonna come and fight me though. She is. I think she was a bit angry that I killed the Pharah. But we're gonna continue to... I'm gonna Suzu that, because we're not gonna need Suzu for a while. So we're just gonna keep the pressure up here while we can. Someone's around me. It's a bit of a wild game. I'm kind of all over the place here, but like, again, we're following the same simple rule set. You know, we're pressuring until we have to TP back the team. We have Kitsune now, so we're gonna make it easy for ourselves and just take a smooth Kitsune in a 5v5. And there's the smooth Kitsune. We're gonna pressure this Widow again. She's bad in close range, so always happy to take a close range duel. She knows I'm chasing. Not gonna go any further because she could be lining up a shot right now. But I'm gonna keep myself free here to keep moving around and looking for pressure points because I know I can TP back. Okay, she has a very easy shot now. Gotta wait a bit for her to shoot before I go in again. This is a bit risky. I'm not gonna continue because it's risky and like I want to and I think I would, but just to you know, show the actual what I consider the correct play, I'm just gonna get away from her. Like once she has time to line up a shot, it's very risky to continue that fight. I think that if I wasn't doing an unranked GM where I was trying to teach people, I would have taken the risky play. But as you saw, the actual play that I think is correct actually worked out amazingly. So maybe there's something to be considered about my own gameplay where I play a little bit too risky sometimes. And I think the reason why I wanted to do risky play is because it was doing so well already. We have a Sim here, so we don't need to go Lucio. Lucio is actually better than Sim. Sorry, Sim is better than Lucio when it comes to getting out the door. Especially if you also have a Lucio. Okay, we're going to keep the pressure on here. They have Pig this time. We got to watch out for Pig hooks. About the only map he's good on now since he can't one-shot people. There we go. They're going to res. Or she's going to try to at least. Taking the kunais, nice. We're gonna push up on the Sim here. She's left. Yeah, they got a lot of boops and stuff, so it's gonna be a hard round. Basically, their team comp is playing the map, and we're just playing some heroes. We're obviously gonna LOS of the spawn here, and we're kind of down on the fight, so we need to get out ASAP. Just gonna wait for my TP cooldown. I can hear a Pig, and I don't really know where he is, so... Okay, there's a Sim. Gonna keep an eye on my team. Keep the pressure on. Take down the turrets of my team here. We're going to TP away because Pharah's going to one-shot me. At 70 HP. Yeah, it's going to be a really hard game. Rounds, at least. It's kind of like going back to last game. Like, first round, they looked like they were going to get steamrolled, but now they're fighting back. Like, anything can happen at any point. I'm going to Suzu the Ryan there because I think he's going to be in more trouble than it seems. TP away. There's a lot of pressure. Ryan down the hole again. Yeah, this is definitely a good Roadhog map still. Basically gives him his one-shot back.
Careful, we're outnumbered.
I'm gonna help Moira. I can just TP away here if they push me. Oh god. Just TP away. I'm gonna Suzu myself because I don't want to die to a random rocket though. Yeah, I would have died to the random rocket. Very nice. Okay, Kitsune, I'm gonna TP forward. I think I'm gonna throw it in here because they're gonna have a few ults, and we really need to win this fight. And the good thing about this map is it's a very map-specific thing. It's very, very hard to retake the point on this map. So even though like we were up in the fight and we probably could have taken it without Kitsune, because of the nature of the map, I feel like it's worth it to throw it in just to restabilize. Pig going left. Gotta be careful that he's gonna go behind me here. Gonna go back with my Bastion. Don't want him to get picked. I don't know why I thought I could save him with Suzu. I'm just like dying on the inside right now because everybody keeps getting hooked. Oh, this bomb could be nice. Using myself, TP away from the hook, wall climb to get away from the hook. 10% to go. It's okay, we can just pressure from the left side here. And try and not die to Pharah. I'm gonna try and touch, but don't think it's gonna happen. That's okay. That's just a map diff. Again, some of the maps are a bit frustrating because the chance that your teammates make mistakes become way higher. Ilias well, Lijiang, you know, there's just a few maps where mistakes are easier to make and there's not much you can do for your teammates as a support to help them out, other than just apply more pressure. Any advice on how to bet you're actually less body shots with Kiri? I'm used to Ana play. Yeah, so we've talked about this a bit, and I've kind of just, you know, in this Unranked GM, I've given it the reasoning of, you know, when it comes to kunai, you shouldn't really worry about being too accurate. You're just applying pressure. Your goal isn't to kill people. But just to extend on that, first of all, I wouldn't worry about accuracy. It's going to come naturally over time. It's one of the great things about Overwatch. You don't have to worry about accuracy. A lot of people overthink accuracy and think they have to have insane aim to pop off. But even if you do, and even if it helps, which it does, it just comes if you play more games. With that said, body shots are significantly bad on Kiriko, so like it's better to miss attempted headshots than it is to just go for body shots. Body shots are essentially useless on Kiriko, so you really want to learn head height as Kiriko and only focus on head height. You basically only want to go for a body shot if someone's below 40 HP, which is a pretty rare scenario. So just learning head height as often as possible and only going for headshots is the way to go. You shouldn't really ever be body shot in this Kiriko. Like, it's gonna happen by accident, but it should never be the intention. Because of the 3x multiplier, it's just dreadful to body shot. So just head height and kind of hope for the best. And then eventually you'll get better at it over time. I want to push the side here because they're all over here. While she's shooting at me, I'm just going to hide. Just going to heal this guy because he's about to take heavy, heavy damage. He probably shouldn't be in there. Okay. We're going to go forward here, apply more pressure. Yeah, it's okay. You don't have to hit things with Kiriko. We talked more about it early on, but it's more about applying pressure than getting frags. and it's a big misconception. Like, the frags are the bonus. The pressure is what you want. She has rail right now, so we're just going to back out, and we're going to drop the Kitsune in a very safe way into my team. Yeah, we don't have to throw it straight down mid there. Since everybody was lined up on it, we can kind of just throw it on the team, and they're going to do damage, and they're going to get faster cooldowns. And this is a funny game because it kind of shows you, like, maps. And, like, the fact that the enemy team is actually... They're not a good team unless they have the map gimmick to allow them to win. And they basically played the gimmick on well, and they dominated us. But in two of the other maps where they played straight up, like, they didn't stand a chance. So it's another reason as to why, like, games can turn around very, very easily. Because there could just be certain parts of certain maps or something like that where one team is better than the other team. So, like, the game is never lost. Alright, Numbody. Still a new map to me as Kiriko. Only came back this season. Probably the 4th time I've played it. I don't really want to play up here again. It's better to be horizontal because it's just easier to have a head height crosshair placement than it is if you're shooting downwards. That Kiriko's good. I already know it. Why is riding down here? I'm very scared. They have ball as well, so we're in for a bit of a hectic game here. Okay, we're going to peek. And we're going to wait for Discord to go off, and then we're going to peek. We're going to be careful because Zen can one-shot me. We're going to get the Discord off my Torb. Just because he got bounced up and, like... You don't just want to, like, Suzu every Discord. It's just in that scenario, he was bounced up, and he could have taken shots from the Sojourn while he was bounced up with a Discord. I'm going to drop there because, like, I thought I was going to get one shot by the Zenyatta. They have a very horrible composition to play against. I'm going to push mid here. Try and create an angle. Can always TP back to my team. Don't see anybody. This is not the best push that I've ever done. My Ryan's positioning is triggering the heck out of me, and I've got to try and not let that bother me right now. He's walking to the flank as they're pushing the payload. But you got to try and not let that stuff get to you. I'm letting it get to me now, but that's not the ideal thing. So yeah, it happens. You accept it, it's all good. Kunai heal. Suzu! Bit of a wild game right now. Just as I thought it would be. Get CP out of that. He did get me, unfortunately. Again, I do no damage against ball, so I really need help with this guy. We have Kitsune here. Let's see. We have a Kiriko pushing top. That's a Junkrat. I'm going to send Kitsune over there, and I'm going to fight up here. Use Suzu. He got one-shot me. He already used it. I'm going to get out because he might hit me here. Very funky game. Want to heal my Ryan, but I'm not going to die for it. Okay, I'm going to peek up the back wall here. Just using myself. I'm big distraction right now. Big distraction. Nice, nice. Bit of a wild game here. Okay, so once again, we've got space between the fight. We're going to push forward and see if we get some Kitsune shots onto the spawn doors here. I mean, Kiriko shots. I mean, Kunai shots. As many as we can. And we're just going to TP back. I think we got ourselves like another 15% on the ult. Applied pressure. We're going to drop on this. Keeping an eye on my teammates while I do it. And I didn't need to go back there. I was in a weird mindset. I was like, I really don't want to lose someone. I mean, it's a safe play. Because it was my teammates should have been able to handle it, but they might not have. Once again, we're going to peek the spawn here. Enemy Kiriko down there. We took 120 damage. I'm on 80. Remember, Kiriko does 120 damage with a headshot, so we cannot peek a Kiriko if we are below 120 HP. Really good number to know, because it's a pretty common scenario. He hit nothing. I've got Kitsune here.
Might hurt more than usual.
Luckily, we're going to have to fight on point, so I'm going to send Kitsune this way. Chikusuzu on my ally, and it's looking pretty good right now. Very nice, very nice.
Got a few tricks.
Like, if we can get this game without getting 0 deaths as well, it just shows you, like, the amount of pressure you can put on with Kiriko without being at risk. Perfect Kiriko gameplay is like you're applying insane amounts of pressure while still healing your team, going back, and also not dying. That's perfect Kiriko gameplay. And that's how you be stronger than other supports as Kiriko. If you're just healing with the team, if you're just doing damage with the team, play Ana. You need to be constantly putting on pressure on off angles or on the flank. Can Kitsune be a defensive ult? I can only imagine it as an offensive ultimate. Yeah, it can be defensive. It's a lot rarer scenario, because usually you use Kitsune to open the fight. But if you're getting pushed hard and you can like throw it on the point, and they have to touch or something, and then everybody can just stand in it and like DPS as they run in, it's really powerful. Okay, once again, Numban is a very new map to me. I'm still learning it. So I'm going to try some angles that I think are good. Don't know if they will be. I'm going to ignore the ball. Again, we don't want to be shooting tanks. And basically what I'm thinking is here, I'm just going to run up here and... Well, my Ryan's going to make this difficult. We're going to Suzu the team. I'm going to go up here and see if we can apply pressure from up top. Can't save my Ryan. I'll look back at my team real quick. Oh, you used Lamp? Shame I can't hit his head. Everybody misses loads of kunais, man. It's super important that you realize that. Oh, Junkrat. Just a little bit too late. Nice. Everybody misses loads of kunais. It happens. You just gotta not get stressed when it happens. It's a very high-risk weapon, but high risk, high rewards. All right. We got an Ana here, which means a lot of the heals are probably going to be covered for me, which is good. I'm going to TP to my Ryan here, and then I'm just going to jump over the wall. There's a Reaper. Yeah, I'm actually going to go for this guy, because... Again, they can headshot Reapers pretty well. Ryan is off, man. This is still winnable. It's a 4v4. They do have the tank advantage, though. They try and make him chase me into this room. If not, we'll just take down the back line. Okay. We got diffs. Very nice. I was happy taking the risk there, honestly.
Group up with me.
Damn, their Ram is going hard already. He's going to have ult in a second. Yeah, we just got to regroup at this point. Look back at my team. Where is the TP going to be? I can be here. And they can just TP back to my team if there's too much pressure. So I can use this spot. Don't shoot a Ram shield. Pointless. Try and get angle on this Kiriko. Okay, she TP'd out. That means she doesn't have TP, though. TP away. This is going to be a difficult game, guys. It's feeling like a snowball, but again, we never give up. It's just the beginning. Yo, Milku! Thank you so much for the raid. Probably should have healed my Junkrat there, to be honest. All right, we push forward, What do we do when we're under so much pressure? We apply pressure back. It's so easy to fall into the mindset of just being safe when you're like losing and taking a lot of pressure, that it becomes even more important to apply pressure. I actually don't think we need Kiriko ult here. It's a 4v3 right now, I think, unless I've miscalculated. No, it's a 4v4. Okay, my bad. Bit of a sloppy game from me so far.
My gift to you.
Let's see. Probably send it here, unless they just give it up. Oh, man. All right, we're going to send it. Let's go. Okay, very, very sloppy game so far. Yo, what's up, by the way, Milk Viewers? We're doing an unranked to GM here. My first ever and my only ever. Kiriko only, for the most part. Okay, we need to apply more pressure. We got 4 people coming on right now. They do have a good spawn. So we need to be a bit careful of them pushing super fast. Looking back at my team, they missed sleep dart. They wasted nades. Genji might dive me here. I'm going to TP back as that guy gets nanoed. I got to stay pretty far back here because if he decides to run me down with punch and 20% move speed that he gets on the punch, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble. Behind a ram shield, so I'm going to keep moving forwards. We're going to wake him up. He's nanoed. We need that pressure right now. That's big. Trying to work on that Ana at the back. Reaper's getting close, so we're just going to try and kunai the Reaper. Keep a little bit of distance on him because he's a shotgun hero. Okay, I'm moving around the right side. I'm taking a bit further back from the wall here because I know Reaper's around. I don't want to run into Reaper's shotguns. I'm going to keep pressuring harder. Ana's got my main tank, so the more pressure I can put on, the better. There we go. Ana's looking at me. This is big news.
I thought you were the sniper.
We're going to drop on the back line here, take a punch or two, and then just TP back to the team. Very nice. Okay, we're going to keep pushing forward here. I got Kitsune in a second. Genji. Oh, I was AFK for a second. I missed. Try and work on that Ana while she's chilling and spawn. Pressure on, pressure on, pressure on, pressure on, pressure on. We're in range of TP to get out. Pressure on. Ryan chases me down. This is great news. He's out of position now, or at least he's not where he wants to be. That's rough. That's really rough. I would have committed Kitsune there if... Oh, we all get... Are we on the spawn? Yeah, I think we're on the spawn. We get good spawn here at least. As long as everybody dies on point, we can commit Kitsune to the next fights. Alright. So this is going to be an easy, clean Kitsune straight down mid once everybody's back. We're just going to wait a little bit. People are going to be committed. We send it. Here we go. Everybody's back. I'm a little bit low HP, but I think I'm going to be okay. We're going to send in the Suzu there. Big slam from my right. Big slam. I hear a Reaper at the back. We're going to help out our Ana here. Don't want us to die. All right. Let's go forward again. Always applying pressure. I want to push across the left side here because my team wants to be on the other side, the right side. My team wants to be on the other side, so if I apply pressure here, then my team can apply pressure from the other side. More angles, better. Gonna wake him up. We really need him right now. Nice, he's chasing me. We just TP away. Very simple. He just got that last swing on. Fortunately for me, I have to kill that Genji. So close, 2 meters off here, man. Very close game here. Ryan needs to not stagger because he's about to lose the good spawn. He lost the good spawn. That's a really rough stagger from the Ryan there. And the downside of this is my team is probably going to continue to stagger and we're about to lose a lot of position. So I'm going to hit the fall back here. Hit the fall back. Just going to slap it 3 times and Ryan's AFK will take advantage of it. Enemy team struggling to be at their keyboards right now. Okay, Harry Genji. Gonna send the Suzu on this guy. Help Sojan here. Very nice. Alright, go forward, go forward. I'm gonna keep pushing it while they kill her because we need to get as much time as we can. That's a pretty big stagger. They might actually contest this without the Kiriko. because they're gonna feel the need to stop it before we overtake them. Whoa! I'm gonna send Kitsune in here. If we win this fight, we take the lead. Bad Kitsune. Again, bit of a panic. What? Oh! I just bounced off the robot? I told you there's random scenarios where you get extra height since the last patch, and that one pretty much cements it right there. All right, we're gonna push forward here, apply more pressure. Just keep the pressure on. Don't be scared of Ryan. Keep the pressure on. Suzu that, it's gonna be huge. I need to reload, so I'm just gonna take it easy. Probably should have took it even easier. Like, I could have pulled behind that corner, taken the health back, made it push me even further, but we got it anyway. And that's a good example of, again, not giving up. I feel like the last few games have been really good examples of not giving up. Okay, Circuit Royale. I actually really dislike attack Circuit Royale first point Kiriko. It's very hard to get a position to do anything. So I end up doing the wildest stuff, like just running through mid and just trying to get to the staircase as fast as possible. Like this. Because, I mean, we're applying pressure. We're applying a lot of pressure. But it's such a dirty, filthy way to do it. And I don't really like it. But we'll keep it up. We know we can TP back, so we can keep walking forward here. I'm gonna stay here and try and headshot whoever drops down. Because right now, they're not thinking about me. So we're just gonna chill a sec. This is a little bit of a creative play. I actually don't recommend this. But let's see if it works. And I think that's why I don't recommend it, because Kunai is so inconsistent. It's better to pressure than to go for kills. And that play that I made was a kill play scenario. It wasn't, oh, I'm gonna distract them. It was, I'm gonna try and get the kill. Because otherwise, I would be distracting them before that, and it'd be way stronger. So, with that said, it's always good to test the limits. But I think it's better just to apply pressure than it is to try and actually get the kill. Unless you're way more confident with your kunais than me. I don't think my kunai aim is that good, though. Oh, we'll heal up Widow there before we go back. And then we're just going to apply pressure. This flag's distracted me. Our goal is to not get slapped here. Or smacked by the Rhine. We'll go around the left here. Our TP cooldown will be back. Build a TP out. I don't care about Rhine. Yeah, I care about Rhine. I actually didn't think he would be that. He teabagged me! Okay, Rhine. Yeah, he's about to shatter. He missed everybody. Pog. Gonna Suzu him away. Oh, baby. You can shoot through these little gaps. See? Get a little one-shot there. Okay, we're gonna keep pushing forward here. We want to apply as much pressure as possible. Don't go away from the loop of gameplay that wins. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Get the distraction. We have the distraction. We got the monkey jump. That's about the best scenario you can hope for. Now we're gonna send Kitsune down mids. Unfortunately, Azariel kind of didn't hit the mark there. We'll send in one of those. I'm going to TP back because people need a lot of healing here, and I need to do it safely. Whenever people need a lot of healing, it's kind of nice to just to get in a safe position and just heal them up and then retake the offensive position. I'm going to Suzu that because we're going to hit 2 people. That's going to give me 100 healing. That's almost as much as an entire stack of papers right there. Now my second support is back. We can probably start to be a little bit more aggressive. Thought Widow was going to die, so I'm going to throw a Suzu at her. Very simple mindset. TPing away from the Zarya here. Don't have a Suzu, don't have a TP. There we go. Great work by the BAP there, keeping us alive. A lot of people taking damage here. Yeah, I'm going to get back to him. Okay, we lost 2. What we're going to do is we're going to try and... I probably just got impression. We're going to try and back up, actually. The fight's lost. Let's try and do something stupid.
So let's get the payload going.
We keep the pressure on with the back cap. This is just a pressure play. And again, you know, it's just a bonus if we do get the back cap. We're going to TP out. Nicely done. Again, how can I apply the most pressure? Back cap? That's a lot of pressure.
Thanks.
They have to turn around, they come for me. If they miss it, then we get a free win on the point. We got Kitsune coming up here. We're going to play this a lot safer. We're just going to run it mid. Here we go. Straight into this Winston, who he does have ult, I think. Maybe not. I think I can be in the Kitsune here without being an LOS. Go on, Taya, you got this. Nice, it was 1 HP. Alright, time between the fights. We take it to apply pressure. Monkey's there. Against a monkey. He definitely has ult this time. He doesn't have ult? Oh, he would have popped ult if he had it, though. Anybody in that? Okay, maybe he just didn't want to use it, or he only just got it. Yeah, between fights, we're looking to move forward, create angles, create pressure. Keep that gameplay loop. I'm mostly just saying this to myself right now because I'm starting to get tired. And I'm starting to do things that don't really fit within inside that game plan. So it's always good to sit there and remind yourself. And once again, Winston wasted a leap. And now he's wasted a bubble. I'm kind of just eating his cooldowns alive right now. Like, all I'm doing is standing to the side, looking at him, and he's just burning cooldowns. Little Suzu there, keep her alive. I'm gonna help out the rat. He's not getting any help right now. Monkey does take a long time to kill, though. There he goes. Let's just try and not let Widow die. I need to get to the rats. Very nice. They got a Junkrat as well. I'm going to say a little bit high ground here, even though it's not like easy headshots. It's also very hard to grenades for him. And again, I care more about applying pressure than I do killing the enemy. It's such a slow push here because of the time it takes to kill a monkey. We're going to send in Kitsune here. It's a 4v4 and Zarya's very high charge and she's running away from my Kitsune. I'm very sad right now. I'll go do it myself. Yeah, pretty common scenario. People just don't use your Kitsune. It's quite frustrating. It's one of the main reasons I like being in voice comms with Kiriko. Is because you can actively keep telling people over and over to use the Kitsune. If they are not, while it's on the floor, you don't have to be like a dick about it. You can just be like, hey guys, Kitsune's up. Let's get in there. Or just use Kitsune, use Kitsune. Try and keep my BAP alive. Try and keep my Zarya alive. Alright. We get quite a passive team here. I really don't like the push. That's why the fights are taking so long here. But it's still a decent push either way, honestly. It's actually really good for Kiriko 0.1 circuit defense because of this beautiful room right here where you can pressure before they come around a corner and you have a free TP back to your team. So even though I dislike circuit attack, this room is so good. I've had so many fun games playing this little room here. So we just wait for them to get close and then we start DPSing and we just TP back. And again, we want to hit as many people as possible. There is a Hanzo that makes things a little bit more awkward, but yeah, that makes things awkward. We're just going to leave. Hanzo has obviously been kind of the bane of my existence. We're just going to tank him a bit and hit the Suzu. We should be okay. More worried about my Zarya than I am myself. And I got to figure out where Hanzo is. You can see like how my aggression just drops off because I'm trying to do safe aggression. I'm not trying to do risky aggression. So whenever there's a Hanzo, my aggression just dips massively. I'm gonna help here. I think I can dive this without putting myself in too much danger. I'm maybe regretting that decision right now. I mean, it worked out kinda, but not really. Unnecessary Suze. I'm trying to get Winston to jump me here. Okay, we're gonna go back. Again, a lot of people damaged. We just want to take the safe heals here. Where's that dragon? I'm not sure if we got a pig, so I don't know if we're actually fighting the... Okay, D.Va's dead. No way she gets a kill with that. Very sloppy game here, honestly. I'm surprised at the sloppiness of this game. Still on Hanzo. I don't know if we're going to be able to contest. Actually, I think D.Va makes it. We're going to send it. Help the Torb there. Just going to go... Kunai heal. Except under a lot of pressure. Gonna make him try and use a jump on me here. Okay, he didn't. That's good. I mean, it's not good, but it's fine. I mean, nice. Just in time there. So again, the 5v5 situation, it was even. It was just a bit stressful because of how fast we had to do everything. We're gonna walk forward and we're gonna pressure. They still have Hanzo. I gotta be careful with that. Soldier. Oh, he was AFK for a second. Could have had him. Gonna let myself regen. Never mind. We're kind of low. And they do have Monkey, so they're gonna be kind of fast. Just gonna go back and regen here. Kunai heal. Basic game plan. Gonna get back to some cover. There's no cover on the right, which kind of sucks because I want to use it. Suzu. We want to die here, so I'm kind of letting Ana die. Like, I could have healed Ana there, and someone might be questioning why why are you not healing Ana in this situation? Well, the reason is it was well, I don't know how many players they had, but we were getting rolled. We definitely had less than them. I think it was a 5v2 from their perspective. So I need Ana to die fast so she doesn't stagger herself. So I actually just don't heal her though. Because the more I heal her, the longer it takes for us to die. We want to get back into the fight as 5 people as fast as possible. Okay, we have Kitsune. See if this bomb does anything. It's... Wow, it did get someone. Still have Hanzo. I'm going to send this because he's dragoning, and that's like a big advantage for them, even though it's 4v5. Like, the dragon kind of makes us sweat a little bit. So we kind of commit an ult there just to try and stabilize the fight a little bit. Again, as I said earlier, it's always best to be a bit reckless with your Kitsune than it is to save it too much. Okay, I'm going to push forward here. They don't have Zen, so Zen can one-shot me. Hanzo can one-shot me. You got to be careful. I'm going to I'm zoned. I am zoned, so we're going to back off. I'm going to stay here. No one's going to expect me to be here. It's a very stupid position. So we're just going to see if we can, like, find a squishy to headshot. And then we're just going to go back. Apply pressure. I need to be with my D.Va right now. Try and... I'm going to ping the Moira. Oh, everybody's low HP. Very awkward positioning from my DPS there, going down the side. Alright, this Moira is going aggro, dude. We'll try and keep the Ana alive here, so we can get a regroup going. My D.Va's doing something at the back. Got a Zen kill. That's kind of huge. And it needs to be careful. There's 3v4 right now, and we have time. So if we can buy time to get our tank back, that would be huge. I'm going to send this now because the tank's on the way back, and we have Reaper going in. He went a little bit too fast, to be honest. If Reaper just waited a tiny bit, which I kind of expected him to do, then he could have touched a little bit later. He also didn't need to TP in. That kind of got him killed. So a lot of stuff happened there that I just did not expect to happen. Gonna wait for my HP to come back. Suzu this guy. Again, we're a 4v5 right now though, so this is not the best fight. My dude's back to 5v5. Gonna jump up here so I can't die to Hanzo. Gonna LOS him. Never want to be within his one shot. I don't care about Monkey. We're just gonna TP away from him. I still have Suzu if he jumps me again. Just Moira. We'll fight Moira, we'll Suzu, and we'll kill her. Again, I'm confident that I can take the fight, so I save Suzu and use it in the fight. Instead of just TPing away. If you're ever confident in the fight, use the Suzu to get the kill. But for the most part, you should be erring on the side of caution when it comes to using Suzu in a 1v1 fight at the side. I'm gonna ping this Hanzo because that's about to get spicy. I'm gonna pocket Junkrat here. Hope he doesn't get one shot. I'm Suzuing because the Zen's about to headshot one of these guys. Now we have Kitsune. I'm gonna press Z a few times so that my team knows that I'm using it. I'm not in voice, so I kind of gotta do that. We do have a baby diva. I'm gonna try and let it get back in mech before we use it. But I'm gonna hit Z again. I'm gonna hit 3, 2, 1, and we're gonna send it down mid. Unfortunately, Junkrat just died. But we still have Kitsune, so maybe something can happen here. Oh, my CP got cancelled. Oh, he's so low. Alright, this game is far from over. They need basically one fight to win this game. My diva's about to stagger. We're actually on a big back foot here, because if diva staggered for the last fight, we are in big trouble. Gotta be careful of the Zen hits. I play this as slow as possible. We're just looking for the regroup at this point. That's gonna be a huge use. Hopefully he doesn't send it in too early. I can't save Reaper here. We know there's people in that room, so it would have been very dangerous. This guy needs to be pinged. And he needs to be killed. Okay, I'm just working on keeping people alive. And then we'll try and kill the Tracer. Nice. Very close game. Good stuff. Alright, Junkertown. We're going to start on the side here. Can always TP back to the team. Nice early pressure. Oh, our Widow got diffed. Can we get the res? Ooh, I should have been there to Suzu that, actually. We haven't had it too much, but Suzuing reses is massive, and it's a good reason to be in voice. Gonna help out a little bit with the heals here. I think Mercy's having a bit of a rough time. I need to get back. Like, if Ryan dies, that's unfortunate, but... Oh, he just charged in. I'm like, no HP. I'm scared, man. I'm scared. Okay, just playing it safe for now until we get some kind of stability in the situation. Widow is down, so that means I can be a lot... I'm gonna Suzu this. I don't want him to die. Widow is down, so we're gonna be a lot more aggressive right now. They're on Soldier. They've made the switch. I'm in trouble. So is Ryan. Alright, we're gonna pull out to the right side. We got Kitsune. I think I'm gonna send it here. It's a 5v5. And it's gonna be really powerful on the Rhine. Guy got me with his little speed booster. He's gonna destroy face. Even fight so far. Mercy's in trouble.
I've got a few tricks.
Something we haven't really talked about, and this is again just a kind of a core Overwatch fundamental thing, and it's a little bit of a more difficult thing to do as Kiriko, and I did touch on it a tiny bit earlier where I said I'm pretty bad at it actually. He's kind of just pressing tab in between fights to see if the enemy's switched or, you know, where you think their ultimate charge is. And that allowed me to, you know, see the fact that they did go soldier there from the Widow in the middle of the fight. Kunai heal. We still get maximum heals. We're not losing any heals by throwing kunais there. Alright, keep the pressure up. Never let it down. If you let the pressure down, you're failing at Kiriko. I might TP Suzu this. Hopefully we don't get punched to death. Trying to LOS the Suffer. Looks like we just made it. She get the Reza. I'm gonna hard pocket so that she can get it. Always good to pre-heal someone when they're rezzing, because obviously like the enemy team's gonna target her like crazy. I hit the Suzu here. This Genji should die. He's got no dash. Oh, too slow from me. He's looking for him. Ryan's going crazy, man. Okay, this game's kind of funny. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. If you're watching this on YouTube, I have been playing for almost 6 hours straight right now with this heavy commentary style, and it's starting to exhaust me, so I know I'm slacking a little bit on the commentary now, but it's because I'm getting a bit tired on this commentary run. Now I'm gonna look for an angle here. No one can one-shot me, so it's a lot of fun for me. See if we can hit the soldier in the face. Look at my team. Look at my team. Ryan's in trouble. We're going to hit him with a Suzu. We're going to send Kitsune here. It's very close to not being a close fight, but it was just good enough. Ryan had a shield, so I was able to heal him up. If it's a 5v5 and your tank is low, and you really feel that you can heal him up, like he has time to get healed up and he's not just gonna die as soon as you pop Kitsune, it's a really good way to kind of like turn a fight around and bait the enemies into a fight that they think they can win because your tank is low. But then you just turn it around. Remember, you have 30% more healing while you're in a Kitsune. We're gonna Suzu him so we can get rid of the purple. This ride is absolutely wild. She going for the res? Yeah, nice. Oh no, I don't have Suzu for this guy. Okay, I thought they were gonna dive my Ashe there, that's why I Suzu'd. That anti's nasty, don't have Suzu for it. We're gonna TP away. Still no Suzu. Okay, we just down point here. This is a bit of an overcommittal from the team. Luckily, Bastion's pulling back a bit. At least he's not just running in. So you can see, like, we're starting to get more games where people just aren't just running in and dying and staggering. So people are actually regrouping a bit more now. And even willing to give up the point. So you can see, like, we're starting to see games where people have a bit more smarts about their gameplay in general. So the games end up becoming a bit more solid all round. Very nice charge from the Rhine there. I'm mostly going to play this safe since we're up in the fight. I could apply the pressure here, but I think we're just going to take it easy for now. TP to my Bastion so I can get to my Rhine without putting myself at the front of the fight. Top up the Torb. The shield's very annoying. Now, it's an even fight right now, and we have Kitsune. We just got to find the right time to use it, which is as early as possible, as long as the fight is committed. It's going to be very soon in this corridor, apparently. We're going to do it now because, yes. Very nice, very nice. Very difficult timing there. there was not much space in that room, but I knew because they threw in that E from the Ramatra, they were going to push really hard in that E as we started to spread out at the back of the corridor. Because from their vision, they see a bunch of people that are now not shooting down the corridor, which means they're going to want to push really hard. Just trying to pressure a bit. As we move up in the ranks here, we're going to have less time to hit heavy pressure. And it does feel like we're getting into some stronger games here. Keep the Ryan up. Me and Ryan can probably do some big work here. With the right Suzu. Question is, can I kill Ram? I actually don't think so. If I had 2 perfect headshots, maybe, but don't think it's worth the risk. We can just go back in. I keep the pressure on. The only thing that happens as we start to move up the ranks is that the pressure that we're applying starts to become riskier. So we have to be even more careful with our flanks. Okay, I thought about Kitsune though. And I'm still thinking about it, but no. It just wasn't going the way I wanted it to go though. Alright, we have one more chance here. We do have Kitsune. We can probably send this in on the Rhine. With a little TP. And we might actually be able to hold this. As long as he doesn't die too fast. Alright, there we go. It's enough on the card that Ryan's going to be able to make use of this. Okay, we're going to throw one of those on. Because Ryan's in trouble. He's dropped it. Nice, we managed to survive. I heal the Ryan here. If Mercy dies, not much I can do. I got another Suze, but it doesn't look like Ryan's dying right now, so I can actually hold this Suze. Nice, C9! And you can see now, actually, if you look at the scoreboard, my stats are looking more standard. Like 420 is a very... No, I'm lying. No, my stats are looking pretty standard. We got 3k damage and 11k heals coming up on 10 minutes in the game. Which is a more standard kind of Kiriko set of stats. Whereas in like previous games, we've been pushing up to almost 10k damage like per 10 minutes, which is way too high. And we only get away with that because people don't push me back enough. But now we've got people that are pushing me back enough. Then I don't get to do as much damage. Okay, let's see if we can get this. I probably should have gone out the right door. Actually, let me try something. I'm going to try go left and just go over the wall and see what happens. I've never actually tried this, but it should be a decent angle, honestly. Yeah, they're very distracted by me. I'm going to Suzu this because if she pushes me and I kill her, this is a free fight right here. Okay, no one's pushing payload. We're going to be the one that does it. That's cool. Mercy generally doesn't want to be on payload, so it makes sense. I help my Bastion here. Just be safe. Our Ram just walked up and punched. Okay, while everybody's dead, we can still do stuff. We don't just have to go sit and spawn. We can go to the side here, throw some kunais. I distracted them. It's good enough. It's better than doing nothing. And you might think it's small, but now they're looking at this wall all the time. They're starting to think, wait, is Kiriko going to push that in the fight? Like, is she that crazy? I might get pinged and people don't really know what's going on, so they have to react strangely to it. I'm going to get on the payload again, because... Ooh. Nice. We don't have much payload players here. Stay on payload. Messed up my reload. This guy's nearly out of his punch. Bap's out of position. Okay, now this is going on. I'm going to pull back to a safer position rather than sitting on payload because my teammates are taking the payload. Try and hit this Baptiste. Love this wall. So big. Completely messed up on my Rhine there. Did we keep him alive? We got the Mercy bonus heals on him. That's huge. Definitely do not need Kitsune here, even though like people are dying in front of me. Obviously, we got 3 kills, and it's very unlikely they're going to bring it back. So we just push forward now, and we apply more pressure. Oh, you take a nap. Little catnap.
The breeze brings relief.
Big mistake people make here, and it's a very core positional issue, is they will run it down mid, like you see my teammates doing right now, but there's a massive wall here that you can use to take cover, and you should always use that. And the reason why it's good to point out is because you should always be thinking like that, but this is a very obvious scenario where people run it mid, and they don't use the walls for cover that are given to them, like right there. I don't really want to TP to my Ryan right now. He's in a visor. I will die. Again, the question of should you TP to an ally if they're going to die is a hard one to answer. You just got to try and analyze what's going on. I analyzed that my dude was being visored, so I just took it very easy. I'm thinking about Kitsune here, but my Ryan is in a pretty awkward spot. Gonna use TP to get away. Suzu. I think if we were more grouped there, I would have Kitsune'd because it would have been like quite a even fight. It was just our positioning was pretty dreadful. See if we can get this Ana kill. Pretty huge if I can. We'll just get out. It's okay. We'll take this. And we're going to throw Kitsune into this. I died, but it's still a 4v4. So the Kitsune... Well, he's nanoed. Nano ram with punch is pretty insane. We honestly kind of need to win this fight because we just committed 3 ultimates and I think we're going to lose it. So this is pretty rough, actually. Hey, at least Ram ulted. That's huge. I'm actually going to try and hit a little back. I'm going to try and hit a back cap there, but I'm not going to fall for it. I'm trying to bait Tracer to this room because I can one-shot her. Like, close range Tracer. If I kunai head, then punch, just a one-shot on the Tracer. So, if you never try and bait her into a room, you should. Where you can bait her into melee range. And you can always just TP away. I'm going to go with my Ryan here. Allows me to cross without taking any damage as well. Mercy's got the main group. Oh, that's... Alright, let's just die here. We'll take whoever we can with us. It's looking pretty rough, though. I'm not going to lie. We're going to have another fight. And we don't have any ults. Hopefully, we take a dry fight here. And we have ults for the fight after that. This fight's probably not going to be won. If we win this, it's a very lucky. Okay, use the cover that's given to us. That's a lucky pick there. It's a good start. But they still have a lot of cooldowns and ultimates, so... I'm with you, Ryan. I'm with you, bro. Don't worry. We need to go fast, because the longer we take, the faster that Tracer's going to get back. Or the more likely that Tracer's going to get back. He's going to chase me a bit. That's good. I don't know if I can get to the Ryan here. I'm going to try. He's only fighting a Ram here, so if I get on him, we can actually kill this Ram. Jesus Christ. What is this Ryan doing to me, man? I have Kitsune. We have 30 seconds. I'm actually going to... No! I wanted to throw it out there. I hope Ryan's killing 2 people. He's not. Yeah, this is a bit of a spicy game.
I don't give up that easily.
20 seconds to touch, 8-second respawn. I might be able to touch, but it's going to be for like a millisecond here.
10 seconds.
I'm probably just going to throw Fox on it. Alright. Big. Ryan's on. We're gonna look for the Baptiste. Look for the Ana. That guy's one. He's gonna be healed though. Alright, we're gonna use this room as cover. We're gonna try and keep our Ryan up. Work on the Ana. This is huge. This is huge. That's gonna stress him out as well. Alright, we're gonna push forward. Keep the pressure on. That's only stage 1 right there. Keep the pressure on. Leave other people on cart. Kiriko is one of the best pushers in the game.
My gift to you.
We have we only have Shatter coming up. I think they got Ramel coming up. Now this guy can dash me, and he probably will, so we're gonna back off. Gonna hit my Suzu. Just keep the team alive here. They're being punched. See if he dashes me, we'll just blink away. Okay, that's fine. We die here. Luckily, they committed Visor as well. This is actually really big for us. They use Nano Visor and Blades, which means we actually have a really good push here. They probably have Window and Ramel, which is a lot, but we can deal with that. Especially if they mess up.
Yes.
Very winnable game here. Unless we die here. Oh no, that's rough. Mercy can potentially go for res here. My Suzu was a bit rough. That's huge. I don't even know how we got overtime, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's all the Mercy Valk, Mercy Valk, Mercy Valk. It's huge. Huge pulse bomb. No, he got lamped, never mind. Oh, that was a massive lamp.
I've got a few tricks.
Yeah, it's gone. They have 4 on point right now. We have Mercy and Tracer. Nice try, though.
I've got a few tricks.
Very close game. GG. Okay, once again, as always, start with speed boost here on King of the Hill. It's always going to help a lot if you don't have a Sim or a Lucio yourself. All right. Very hectic map. We're going to start simple here. Remember, you can stand on this wall, pretty useful. I think that was a JQ. They have a Sim on point.
Let me balance you out.
We bounce up, we bounce up. I'm gonna throw a Suzu in because they're taking a lot of damage. Just gonna stay on the corner.
My gift to you.
The soldier's putting a lot of pressure on me. I'm actually gonna go to the right here so I can take care of my team without being under so much pressure. We have lost 2. We got 1 up. Nice, nice. She can top me up. But she's gonna try and take down the Sim TP because that's gonna allow them to get away. Okay, we should have died here. That's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Sim is really good on this set of maps because it's a very, very close range set of maps. So
That was interesting.
this could be difficult. We'll see. And I have to try and do my best to try and take down the turrets where I can. Because Kiriko is pretty good at taking down turrets. Oh, he was a little bit forward right there. Trying to get this Ana kill. She's like kind of peeking it, but not really. Like, just give it to me, Ana. We got Moira. Okay, I think there's a little opening here for me to push and apply pressure, so we're gonna go and do that. Looking back at the team. Dodge the rocket. Just gonna let him chase a bit. Like, the more he chases me here, the more he staggers. I'm gonna give him a ping, so I'm gonna need help from my teammates. Like I said, I'm not a killer. I'm a pressurer. I don't assume that I'm gonna kill someone. I just try and make them misposition. Okay, I'm actually gonna Suzu this, because I don't know how close that tank is. We're gonna do a defensive Kitsune here, because if they push through, they're gonna have to fight us on this Kitsune, and that's huge. And that got all 5 of my teammates on the Kitsune. A little bit more thought needed for that, but we saw the whole team there. We saw her ult down here, which means the whole team has to push through here, which I ultimate down here. Every single teammate's in it as they push through this choke point. So it's a little bit more thought process for that Kitsune, but just to explain the thought process behind it, though. Now I want to push behind them here. create pressure, which I feel like was successful. Gonna get in the window while he vises. Nice, very nice. Let's keep Moira alive. We did lose Hanzo. This fight is not over yet. It's just us and Ram, so just heal us and Ram. Oh, she's up. Thank God she missed that javelin. Aim for the squishes, not the tank. We're looking for this Tracer kill. If she pushes me, this is good. I just gotta not get hit by javelin right now. She used it on Ram. We'll hit the Suzu. Actually, that Suzu should have been on my other teammate. Okay, good round, good rounds. Team held it together well, though. Wasn't an easy start. We just gonna run it mid and then look for angles. They're on ball, so we want to go straight into angles. No angle available. We just move back, pocket the Ram. This is a very nice angle. We got Kunai's going straight into the choke point here, and a very nice distance against the enemies. Super hard for them to deal with me here. Okay, that's my bad. I should have healed the Cass. I'm gonna press I'm sorry for that. Always important to bind I'm sorry for when you let somebody die. Good tip. I'm kind of liking this position though. I feel like if I just stand here, I can shut down a lot of the angles. Oh, I hit the Suzu on that. Keep my eye on Ram. It's feeling like a very strong game. First of all, it's just not a ball map, and second of all, Ram at this level of game just seems to be incredibly powerful. I'm gonna TP on her. I know she's safe. She's good. Yeah, they're just struggling here, and these are very much rush maps. If you don't have a rush composition, it's going to be very hard to win. We have Kitsune. We have a bunch of other ults. So here, I'm actually not going to Kitsune, because we have 4 other ults, and I know my teammates are going to go crazy with them. So I'm going to wait it out. Not going to throw it in right at the start. And we'll just react. Well, somebody's dead. But we're about to pop 50 ults, so we'll probably be okay. So, I mean, the reason why I'm doing some of this stuff right now is, one, because I'm getting a little bit unfocused, but it's just kind of showing how you can think a bit more about what your teammates are going to do, and you can kind of adjust to it. Like, I saw my teammates at 4 ults. I know people at this level just kind of burn their ults without worrying about ult economy. So I knew that my teammates were just going to start blowing their ults off as soon as the enemy pushed in. And then I can just save my ult for the next fight. Because, like, if we use 4 ults, we're probably not losing the fight. So just thinking a little bit deeper about what my teammates can do and taking advantage of that, even without communicating to the team. You can kind of figure things out a bit. All right, chat, where do you think we're going to be at now? Let's see if we can hit P1 or diamonds. P1. Okay, we're 2 at a time, dude. 2 at a time.